What's up, everybody? Woo! This is a good one. Today, we're going to be talking about the new eBay pre-loved urgent update that is coming out in 2025. I know that a lot of you maybe don't hop on my video like right when it comes out at 5:30. But if you did, this is why I did this right after, because I just released a video yesterday. And pardon me, I think my girl got me sick. She gets no dinner today. So I just released a video outlining it. You know, in a video format, it's fun. Bruce is there. But I wanted to see what you guys think about all of this. I want to see what's going on. I want to see what if you guys think it's a good idea, it's a bad idea. If you think it's just bullshit, let me know. And let me know in the comments whenever you guys get on, please. I want to know who's on. Hold on one second. Let me make sure. There you go. All right. I'm just going to wait a little bit for everybody to get on. As we wait, I'm going to show you guys something. Check this out. Hey, what's up? Take Back America. Wait. There it is. Oh, man, I should have changed the color. You know what? Today is the day. Right now is the time. There you go. Let's leave it yellow because yellow is a lot more fun than this. There you go. What's up? How you doing? Hey, David Kelber. How you doing, brother? Thank you very much for joining. I got your, obviously you saw I got your comment last night. Thank you for jumping on the videos, bro. By the way, if you're part of the Posse, which David is, you guys are going to get videos earlier. The schedule for 2025 as of right now is, hold on one second. Let me get this off the screen. There you go. Is Mondays at 5:30, Wednesdays at 5:30. Mondays are going to be like what sold videos or longer format videos, deeper videos. And then Wednesdays, I'm going to try to stick to how-to formats. How to do this, how to do that, how to take pictures, how to, go online, how to think of things. And I'm not sure what I have a list of videos that I want to shoot, but I want to see how the channel is reacting to it before I commit, for the entire year to the same format. But Mondays and Wednesdays, and then Thursdays, the subscribers, the Posse members get What the FAQ Thursdays, which are deep dives from Wednesday. I'm trying to add more, but I don't want to spread myself thin and then you guys get shit videos because that's not me and I'm never going to do that. Let's see. Who is this again? David from Claiborne. Where is that, brother? Still delivering mail, routing and truck. Awesome. Well, you know what? Thank you very much for your deliveries. Although people talk shit about the USPS because sometimes, it's horrible and it's not you guys. It's the rules that are set by the moron that's in charge. But the people that work at the USPS, at my USPS, I'm just going to talk about mine right now. They do a great job. They work real hard for us. They love me when I go there. Hey, how you doing, Damien? Sometimes they help me skip the line. So they have a Dutch store and I throw my packages in there because I have a bunch of packages. So I just wanted to say thank you very much for delivering packages and products. Ooh, Texas. Claiborne, Texas. I don't know where that is. And what's up, MMC? Hello from Texas. How you doing? I'm also in Texas. Oh, sorry. Let me get this off the screen. And there you go. So again, we're talking about the video that just released at 5:30. I want to see what you guys think. If you have something to say about the eBay pre-loved urgent update, let me know right now. But I am going to go through the entire update. I have extra notes for you guys so you can understand what's really going on to see if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing. Is eBay trying to do too much or, what's going on? Oh, and I was going to show you before we get started, check this out. For those of you that bought the Resellupe, thank you very much. But look, woohoo, printing out right now, suckers. And I set up my camera in the processing room. So I'm printing out the little ones. And I can do them in pairs, but I do them in batches instead. I do little ones and then the larger ones. And it's super cool. This is the first of this series that we bought this year because we were using another brand called Anycubic, and it was a very basic printer. This is the newest one in the Chidi line. It's Chidi Plus 4. So you guys are going to see a lot of new product coming out of my store from Resellutions. Not necessarily, specific to resellers, but new product just because I want to do my own thing and I want to make my own brand. Look, I love to resell. I do, because other brands are already doing what you don't have to anymore. You don't have to market because people know Nike, they know Puma, and such. And when I build something new, I'm going to have to market. But that's okay. I'm going to do this in 2025. I'm going to take you guys along, especially the Posse members, and a little bit on the public, so you guys can know what's going on. And let me get to some comments real quick. Michelle Marshall, Arkansas, my USPS is a blessing. Thank you very much for saying that. A lot of people talk shit. I mean, and I understand that some USPSs are horrible, but understand that most of the time it's not their fault. It's the shit rules that they have to follow. Take Back America says, I'm in Claiborne, Texas, about 35 or 45 from Dallas. Okay. I've never been there. I've been to Dallas plenty of times. There's actually a lot of good thrifting out there because obviously it's a huge city, but I've never been to Claiborne. Thank you very much for getting on, brother. I know you're working. It's been a pain in the ass this year. No help. 200 plus daily packages. Bro, I'm telling you, I know. I talk to the supervisor all the time at my local one, and damn it, boy, they are always understaffed. And it's not like they don't want to hire. It's just that there's either no money or they're not allowed or nobody wants to work there, type of deal. And I'm like, fuck, man, that sucks. That really sucks for you guys. But again, thank you very much for doing what you do. Lucy the dog says, hello from Texas. What's up, Lucy? Is that how she barks? I wouldn't know. Okay, so let's get into the specifics, and then you guys tell me what you think about this. Oh, before we go, PK Zeng says, hey, Damien from Killeen. Hey, how you doing? I have been to Killeen twice. And I won't say why, but I've been to Killeen twice. And it was fun. All right. Hold on. Let me share my screen real quick. There you go. All right. So I'm going to go through the urgent update. If you guys saw the video already, then this is pretty much the video, except I did give some specifics in this one. And we're going to talk about what those specifics are. First off, important dates. January 23rd, 2025 rolls out in Australia. I don't know why they started in Australia, but they did. February 4th rolls out globally. That means for the rest of us. The video that I made says that on the 23rd, you guys have to start changing your listings. Well, I did that because a lot of people from Australia actually watch my channel. So that's for them. So the earliest date is the 23rd. For all of us, for the rest of us here in Texas and everywhere else, it's going to be February the 4th. Okay. So look, this is what we have now. New with tags, new without tags, and pre-owned. Technically they're adding new with imperfections, but I'm going to read them verbatim because I took notes. I just want to make sure that we have all the information and you guys don't do something rash and change everything because, you got bad info. This is info that I collected from a lot of different places. They do have it in an official eBay site from Australia. But I also got information from other places to make sure that we got the best possible. Like, what's his name? Tekken Sports did a video and he had a lot of more info. I'm assuming they reach out to him more because he's got a shitload of clothing. That's what he does. And he's done it for a long time. And he was the #1 clothing seller in whatever his pitch is, which is great. I don't know the dude, but I know for a fact that he wouldn't be lying about shit like this because his business is built around it. So I'm going to assume that everything that I got from him was also true. It's just so hard for eBay or for us to find info now other than the generic info that they put on the AU site. But whatever. So this is what I collected. New with tags now is brand new, unworn with tags attached or original packaging. New without tags, brand new and unworn, no packaging, no tags. New with imperfections, unworn but with visible flaws. So for those of you that buy like jeans at let's just say you go to the outlet mall. Sometimes the jeans have a stitch that goes like wonky at one piece. They call that imperfect. I buy, in fact, I don't have it with me, but a lot of the times I have a coffee cup when I'm doing videos in the morning. You guys have seen it. It says Le Creuset. So Le Creuset sells stuff with flaws that has a little like a marking at the bottom. So that would be under new with imperfections. So you just have to know, because some people don't know. They're like, oh, it's new, I bought it at the store. And it's like, yeah, but you bought it at the outlet store. A lot of these places, what they do is that they send stuff to the outlet store so they can liquidate it because it has imperfections. So if you're ever buying, especially if you're buying retail arbitrage from outlet stores, ask before you call it new with tags, and then somebody gets it and they're like, what the hell? This is the crap that I didn't want to buy from the outlet store. So now they're going to flag your listing. So you have to protect yourself. Know exactly what you're putting up when you're putting it up. And I don't mean to talk to you guys like if you're children, because that's not the case here. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. Hold on, let me move my camera. But I'm saying this because some people don't even think about it. And I just want to make sure that you guys are protected. Let's keep going. These are the ones that are going to hit almost everybody because a lot of the clothing on eBay is pre-owned. So pre-owned excellent is like new, no visible flaws or signs of wear. General terminology, but that's what it is. Pre-owned good says gently used with light signs of wear and or visible flaws. Okay, light signs. Light signs to who? This is subjective, yes, but we're gonna talk about it right now. Pre-owned fair. Significantly visible flaws, heavy signs of wear, and or missing damaged components. That means missing buttons or a blue shirt, like a navy blue shirt that looks like white, like if you throw Clorox on it because it's so old. That stuff too. So you have to understand that there is a big disparity between excellent, good, and fair. The issue here is going to be getting used to it as a customer and for us. eBay is going to understand that for the first 3 or 4 months, people are going to say, I thought it was good and it's fair. And it's like, well, fair according to who? This is why they gave us the reference for each condition description, which I'm going to go down below. Look, pre-owned excellent says, no missing or broken accessories. You can't be missing buttons. You can't be missing zippers. No broken zippers. No zippers that don't zip because it's new, technically. It has tags, but it doesn't zip. Well, it's not going to be excellent. Because sometimes, even though it's pre-owned with tags, because people put it pre-owned, because they are unsure if somebody wore it, and just some people leave their tags on. That's what I mean. No discoloration, yellowing, or aging. Excellent means a yellow is the deep yellow or the real yellow that was supposed to be on there. Now, the issue here is going to come with, well, what if you buy a gray shirt that looks that looks discolored, but because it's supposed to be discolored? I just bought a shirt and I was going to get it for you guys, but I already packed it up. So, too bad, so sad. I have some other shirts that I'm going to show you right now. But what if it was a Lucky Brand shirt. It's called Venice Street or something. I bought it specific to see what eBay is going to say about this. So what if the company made it that way? To me, as long as you can prove it, if they get you a strike or if somebody says that your listing is off, that it's not excellent, then you can tell them, well, go to the website. This is how it's supposed to look. So now you're covered. I'm assuming eBay would do right by you and say, you know what? That's fine because that's the intended color. Now, if you have something like mine, this is already a little discolored. It's actually nice, but I know that it's supposed to be deeper. You can always tell when the color has gone away a little bit because it's faded with sun use or whatever. So just the thing here is be transparent. Don't fucking lie. I'm just saying this right now because I see a lot of people and a lot of sellers just putting whatever and lying because, what if they don't even notice it? Whatever. Don't do that. We are here to stay in business for a long period of time, not for one day. We're not overnight stores. At least I'm not. And I hope that you guys are too, or aren't either. No visible signs of wear of fabric pilling. Okay. Can it have one little thing? I'm assuming no, because it says no visible signs. It doesn't say minimal. It says none. So if it's pilled, and if you guys have, because there's some razors or like the shavers, I'm going to shave them and it's going to look okay and it's not going to look pilled. When you're shaving something, you're taking off material. Trust me, somebody that knows what they're doing and they know how to compare excellent, good, and fair, because some customers are savvy about that. They're going to report you. So don't lie. Just put it in the next bracket. Next, no cuts, rips, or tears. If it's meant to be that way from corporate, from whoever makes it, then just leave it alone. Then you can call it excellent. No marks, stains, or blemishes. That means 0 marks, 0 stains, 0 blemishes. Okay, excuse me. Before I go on to good, you know what? No, let me do everything here, and then I'll get to your comments because I see a bunch of comments coming in already. Pre-owned good. I'm not going to go through everything because it's essentially pre-owned excellent means no, like none. Pre-owned good means minimal. And then pre-owned fair says same stipulations from pre-owned good, but moderate instead of minimal. That's it. It's not freaking rocket science. So none, minimal, and then moderate. Moderate means, okay, like for example, let me ask you guys, look, right here, it says minimal, where is it? There. Minimal missing or broken accessories. What about 1 button? I would consider that minimal. 2, depends on who you ask. Maybe they would consider that minimal, but I wouldn't. Normally, when you have a missing button, it's usually 1 button. If you have more, then something happened to that garment and it's gone. Like it's like, okay, now you're looking to spend $8 or $5 per button. That's usually what they charge you to replace it. So that $20 shirt now became a $30 shirt plus shipping. I would consider that going under fair. So I'm going to say that minimal means 1. Anything over that means it goes to the second or the next category, which is fair. Minimal discoloration means you can tell that it's been worn, but it's not discolored right here to where it looks all shitty and it's all like chewed, like if a mouse got it. That I would say it's fair. But if it's like that, I would say stop selling crap like that because you're going to start getting flagged. You're going to get flagged and then you're not going to be able to sell. So now instead of losing $10 here, $10 there, you're going to be losing a whole bunch of money, meaning your entire business is going to collapse for 1 item. The good thing about all of this, I think what is happening is that eBay is forcing everybody to be better. But before I get into my spiel on what I think is going on, look at the categories affected. Basically, it's all apparel, but specifically, and you guys have category IDs there to make sure that the ID is there. Women's clothing, men's clothing, kids clothing, unisex kids clothing, baby and toddler, women's vintage, men's vintage, children's vintage, specialty clothing, fancy dress and period costume, wedding and formal, world and tradition. So basically all clothes. Excuse me. As of right now, it doesn't say... No, it doesn't. As of right now, they don't say accessories. So I'm assuming it doesn't include hats. Because I have some hats that are super discolored, but they bring them a crap load of money because the more discoloration, the more they're worth. And that's just how it rolls, right? So that's going to be for the future. Okay. Hold on. Let me get this out of the way. Woof. There we go. And real quick, let me check on my prints. Okay, almost done. They're about 70% done. Okay, so what do I think is going on? I think eBay is trying to get everybody to be on the same page. So before it was pre-owned. Pre-owned doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that it's pre-owned, that somebody used it at one point. But it doesn't give a range. It doesn't give from a scale from 1 to 10. It doesn't give anything. So I believe what they did is that they went to, because Amazon has something very similar to this, because I sell on Amazon, and they got whatever they're using on Amazon, which is similar to this, they got it and they just, changed the verbiage and they used it for eBay. I think that it's a good deal. It's a good thing because they are putting everybody on the same platform. They're putting everybody using the same verbiage. That way the customer gets trained to where it says minimal for pre-owned good. Minimal is going to be like, it's going to be only missing 1 button. So when the customer gets it and it's missing more buttons, they're going to be able to say, hey, this isn't good. So now everybody is going to be there in the same way. Okay, let me go to some questions real quick before I get started on everything else. But hold on. There we go. David Kelber, my thought is that changes will separate the top-notch sellers from the bottom feeders. Looking forward to the change. Me too. I am so looking forward to that change, and you're not wrong. This is going to force, first of all, this is going to force you to stop buying crap. The downside to that is that a lot of the thrift stores are going to hurt, and a lot of this is going to end up in the landfill, which is not good for, creating more trash. But when it comes to us and eBay, you're going to be able to say, oh shit, I used to pick up this shirt because it had a stain. I don't want to do that anymore, because this is going to be on left-hand navigation in the website. So if a customer has the ability to click excellent, good, or fair, why the hell would they click fair? Have you ever thought to yourself, oh, I'm going to look for a shirt. Which one's the shittiest one that I could buy? Let me click on that. I freaking doubt it. They're going to go to excellent and good. Maybe they'll go to fair if they're buying 10 of something for paintball, for maybe they work at a garage, like say they're mechanics and they're always dirty anyway, so they want to buy that extra cheap. So if you have stuff in fair, you better price it that way, because if not, it's never going to move. It's going to sit there forever. So that's just an FYI for you guys. Excellent and good is probably what everybody else is going to click, until at the beginning, nobody's going to click anything. They're just going to go through like normal until it becomes a thing, because eBay will, I'm assuming they're going to have a pop-up at the app or online, like on the desktop, and then they'll take it from there. Okay, hold on. Ms. Wheezy says USPS is a garbage delivery service, half a tree in junk mail per week. Oh, that's for damn sure. The unfortunate part is that's not even USPS, man. I think that we need to change laws for sure to stop doing that shit. Like, there has to be some way, because you can opt out of this, by the way, and they can stop sending you stuff. It doesn't always work, but most of it you can opt out, like the value packs and the value adds and all the shit that you always throw away. But definitely, I hate the fact that we're so damn wasteful with stuff. B. Skeeter Holton says, hey, from NC, what's up? Here's my posse. Thank you very much for joining, guys. Jay Free, sub G. Venice Burnout, I've sold a lot of them. Hey, so I didn't know about Venice Burnout, and that's exactly what I was talking about, that gray shirt. So Venice Burnout is new to me, and it feels real good. It looks very soft, and it feels floaty, because I put one on and I'm like, what the hell? Like the large was really big on me, and I usually wear large, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. So I'm assuming they're made for like to be comfortable. And I don't know if it's Venice as in Venice Beach, because Venice Beach is all about big dudes, so maybe that's why they made them. I don't know. That's just me making up shit when I read something. Take Back America says, people think it's junk mail, but it keeps us in business. We're self-funded. Oh shit, I didn't know that. The government does not set money aside for us. You may not like it, but it's part of the business. Did not know that. Definitely. Okay, so I know that technically USPS is private. Like, you guys are privately funded for sure. You are part of the government, but you're not a government entity. You get a lot of the protection from a government entity, but that's just interesting. Okay, this is a conversation for another day, but this is interesting for sure. Boats, what's up, dude? How you doing, broski? Nice to have you on here. Take Back America says, want to know something else? Our contract came out. We aren't even getting $1 raise. Damn, that sucks, bro. Our medical, dental, and vision went up. We're not even with inflation. DeJoy has shut down plants. Ugh. Yeah, well, Take Back America. America's coming back in January on the 20th. 20th? Forget the date. It's coming back, baby. So don't worry. I think that this is part of the deal, because I did see the Postmaster General was in front of Congress, and that idiot couldn't answer any questions. So that guy needs to go. Fired. PK Zeng says, unless the reseller is proactive and goes in and updates their listings, the issue will be all gets rolled into good, i.e. fair, will be raised artificially up a rating than the INADs, for sure. So, okay, let's talk about this now. But we're going to talk about this in this kind of way. So how are we going to make money? Woo! So let's think about this, guys. How are we going to make money? At the very beginning, since everything is going to be going to automatically put into pre-owned good, because that's just in the middle, and that's what eBay thought it was fair, which I understand why, and it is fair. What can we do as sellers? You need to get your ass now and start marking your bags, either through your pictures, that if you took good enough pics then you can just do it through your listings. If not, you're going to have to get your item out and look at it to make sure. But you're going to start marking your bags as whatever is excellent. Because what's going to happen? As soon as this rolls out, I would say about, and I'm almost certain about this, 98% of sellers aren't going to do shit. They're just going to write it out. So the 2% of us sellers that will actually do something about it, guess what? When customers see something new, let me click excellent because I don't want any crap. They're going to click excellent. There's going to be very few listings in excellent. So what is going to happen now? The click-through rate is going to go through the roof. You are going to make more money because they're not even looking at anybody else's. So all the other lazy people are not going to make any money. This isn't going to be forever, of course. People will eventually catch up. But at the very beginning, I would say for the first month or two, because some people have thousands of listings, it's going to take a while. If you don't have that many, or if you start doing it now, you can't really do it now, but when it's available to us, guess what? You're going to make more money than anyone else because you are not lazy. You are part of the 2% that is going to do this. And I'm just saying 2% because generally speaking, when I talk to other entrepreneurs or other sellers or other people, very few people want to go the extra mile to do anything. I'm always the extra mile guy. I have to fix things. I have to do the extra mile. Why? Because I want to be number one. Always. That's always my goal. If I'm not number one now, fine. But I will be, and I have to push for that because I don't like to be second to anybody. Second place is just the first loser, right? So I want to be number one. I think that that's what's going to happen. So on the downside of that, I got an offer. These are Christmas plates. Guess what? They are gone, suckers. Vendelos. Okay, so the unfortunate part here is that people that are fair, that have fair product, and it's going to go into good, you're not wrong. A bunch of INADs. So if you get enough of those, they can cancel your account. I'm assuming there's going to be some grace period. Usually they give us about 30 to 60 days for anything because they understand that people have 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 listings or more. It's more rare than you think, but they have a shitload of listings, right? You can't just do it overnight, and they understand that. So I don't know how they're going to deal with the INADs. Like, shit, man, was it you or was it the change? That one's kind of tricky. Okay, let me see. Miss Weezy, Take Back America. That's my point. It's not truly sustaining. It's an artificial business model, not truly competitive. I get it. They're talking about the USPS. Consolidated shit and mail. Well, we're not talking about this right now because I want to keep going with today's topic. And it's not to take anything from you guys. I'm not being an asshole, but I want to make sure that we talk about today's topic. PK Zank says something again about the USPS. There we go. Allie. How you doing, Allie? Allie is part of the Posse. I've been using my own system for clothing conditions, and it will fall in line with the new eBay changes. Awesome. Good for you. Should make it easier to change things over. I'm going to show you guys how to bulk do it right now for those of you that don't know. So just give me a second. Let me go through some of these comments, and then we're going to keep going. Riot Town says, isn't Cheeto Jesus the one who hired to join the first place? I'm assuming those are bots. I don't know what that means. If you're not a bot, let me know what you mean and what the hell you're doing on the channel. Like, I don't know what that means, bro. Because I get sometimes comments on crypto and some other bullshit, and I'm like, pinches bots. Anyways, PK Zeng says, hey, Riot, what are you talking about? Yeah, you know what? Same thing. Okay. First off, hold on one second. Let's check this. There we go. Prints are done. They're warm in there. They just need to lighten up, and then I will get them off of there. Okay. Let's go. Woohoo! Sold. Hold on. Let me get on. There we go. Let me minimize this and... Oh, look at that. I found that Lego thing right there. That's awesome. Right here. I got a clock today. Oh, that's not it. Hold on. There it is. Okay. So I had some listings up here already so you guys can see. I'm just going to choose these two. So if you go to listings, you choose these, right? And you go to edit selected. There we go. Let's try it again. Let's choose these two. Edit selected. And I'm doing this for those of you that don't know how to do this, because believe it or not, I get a lot of newbies. And if those of you that are like, hey, bro, I already know how to do that, well, then just chill. It's for everybody else. Okay, once you're here, you click this or you highlight one by one. In this case, I'm just going to click. If you click that button right there, it selects all. So you go to the bulk edit. You move down here. It says listing detail. We got to go to condition, change to, and then it would be here. I can't even do the work that I want to do already because they haven't rolled it out to us. They said, February 4th. And I said, fine. The thing that sucks is that we can't do any of this until February the 4th. But being the proactive person that I am, I have to start looking at my items now. I'm going to flag them in some sort, like maybe on the SKU level where it says SKU, I'll put an asterisk or something. Or I'll flag them physically when I'm in the inventory, which that's probably not what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it online, but I'll flag them. And that way I can choose them quickly when I'm able to change things. And then I'll just change them. So you would change to whatever pre-owned with tags or whatever the case. And then in the condition description, you can add whatever condition description. So for example, you would be able to put this as your, like in the descriptions, because some customers may not know the specifics or may not have all that information or may not read it. But if it's in your description down there below and it's like, well, if I say it's excellent, this is what I mean. So this could be part of your master file. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should it be part of the master file? Should you just let customers do whatever they want? Because this is a lot of information to put in a master file. But you could do, highlight the 3 pre-owned verbiage and then highlight the reference conditions and then just pop it in there. I mean, because why not? If they're not reading it anyway, so who the hell cares, right? So I don't know. That was just a thought. What do you guys think? Am I being crazy by doing things like this or what? And I'm not going to change any of that because those are not new. And I'm going to cancel. Once you do that, you would submit and you're done. That's it. Very simple, right? Exit out of here. All right. Whoop. Where am I? There I am. So what do you guys think? Am I being crazy? What are we doing? Does anybody know of a better way to do this? Does anybody know what we should do to make this easier for everybody? Is there a better way to do it? Should we not look at anything and just let it ride on, pre-owned good? Or, I don't know. What do you guys think? And hold on. Why did I not get notified when you hit live? I hit the thumbs up. Bro, sepa la madre. It happens all the time, bro. Like, people tell me that. I'm like, what the hell? First off, you can just check to see if you have the little bell icon on. And if it's checked on for my channel, then you're good. At least you should be good. So I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but we're talking about the pre-owned. If you sell clothing, what is going on this year and how we're going to make more money. I love that I have sound effects now. I hope they're not too loud because I didn't even mess with the sound effect volume. So what do you guys think? What are you guys doing out there? Do you guys have clothing? Do you not sell clothing and you just wanted to be live because you wanted to just chill out and hang? And have a tecate. This is tecate, by the way. Boat says proactive over reactive. Yes, sir. I'm definitely proactive over reactive. Reactive people are usually the losers because they want to get money. They want to make money. They want to make sales when everybody else already made sales. Zach says, yeah, I saw the change coming. I hope it fails hard in Australia test. Why? I really don't want to rework all my current listings. Okay, well, you missed some of my what we were talking about earlier, but okay, I understand that. And it sucks, bro. I get the time investment. I get it. I really do. And I have a video, by the way. Once you get off of here, just check out the video. But I think this is good, man, because now if you're good at what you do, all those other punks that don't take time to do anything, that just put up crap merchandise, you're going to be able to beat everybody. It sucks, yes, to rework the listings, but if you rework them once, I'm pretty sure a move like this is not going to be like they're not going to be able to do it again anytime soon. So I am more of a let's get it done. Let's embrace this change because I've always been trying to do better in everything that I do. In fact, hold on one second. Let me grab it. The good thing about what is happening here is that I saw this change coming a long time ago because of Amazon. And of course, it came out at the perfect time. For those of you that already bought the Resellupe, thank you very much. Look, I understand that this is like, well, it's just more work. It's not more work because you're already taking the shots, and you can use it with your other hand while this one takes the shots. What I wanted to do is because I spoke to a lot of customers and a lot of resellers, and customers don't stop to look because they don't like. And most people think they only look at the first picture. You know what? No, not when they're buying pre-owned stuff. They'll look at the first, second, or third pictures, and then they won't look at the rest of them. I get that. But what can you do? This is a command. The same way that YouTubers like myself, I say, hey, hit the like button, share this with anybody that needs to see it, and subscribe to the channel. Those are calls to action. That's what you're doing. You're calling to action. Hey, do this. So now this is what this is doing. Look. And they're like, oh, shit, look. And an actual customer, if you see the first video about this, an actual customer reached out to me about this. They're like, oh, shit, that actually made me look. Because it's so in your face and it's big. Could I have done it a little bit smaller and thinner and it could be a little arrow? Yeah, I could have done all that. But that's not the point. The point is that you want it to be in your face. And first of all, I'm going to be talking about this forever because I really, truly believe in what I invent. All of my inventions, I believe in them. If not, they won't release to market. And I've had a bunch of different ideas. It's always my brother and I that come up with a lot of different products. Most of the time, he is the one that is the brain. He invents things and he's like, oh shit, this is a problem. We work it together and I sell it because I am a salesperson. That's just who I am. He's sales too, but he's in real estate. So that's a little different. But in any case, that's how we work. And I really think that this will help. If you have a lot of merchandise that you're selling that has missing buttons, that has a stain, that has pilling, this will help you with that. And I'm pretty sure that if you're having a lot of problems, and let's just say that somebody wants to help you, like an eBay teammate, an eBay team member, you have a problem and they help you, and then they see this is like, dude, how did the customer not see that? I even have this thing that I'm pointing it out. Maybe they'll give you that, they'll let things slide more when you go the extra mile for the customer. And how do I know this? Because I've beat about 4 cases where people were trying to return an electronic product, you know, that they said, oh man, look at this electronic and it's busted and whatever. But first of all, I had good pictures, and second of all, I had great video where I'm talking about everything in the electronics, and you can see that they switched out components. So I beat the system. And why? Because I went the extra mile. That's why I made this, and I've been using it. Actually, I've been using it all day. I did some clothing. I didn't do a lot of clothing today, but I did neckties. I'm getting into neckties because they're easy to find because nobody wants to buy them, and they do make money, and they're very easy to list. I'm also doing, what was I doing today? Hats and some other stuff, some media, DVDs and Blu-ray or PC games. Anyways, my point is that you need to go the extra mile no matter what it is. Either changing your listings, looking at what you're listing, adding asterisks, adding descriptions or descriptives, whatever you need to do. Okay, let me go back up here. There we go. Ali says, I wish we could start doing it now. Yep, shit, me too. Because this is just, now we're just waiting, right? It's dumb. But it is what it is. Again, do all the pre-work, and then that same day, you know, just take the entire day and just, hey, just change all the listings. Trust me, you're going to sell a lot more, especially if you have excellent product. If you go into the excellent category, I guarantee you that all of us that do this will be up there and grab all that money for the first month or two. And then after that, you know, people will catch up, and that's fine. That way I don't have to change the new listings I make between now and then when they roll out. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, bro, you're doing extra work for no reason. But it is what it is. We can't force it. You know, that's what they are. Great idea to mark the bags. I mark flaws following your photo prices so I can pull those sealed without having to unseal my clear bag. Oh, my clear vag. That's funny. And I know you meant bag. That's still funny. But that's good because that's what I'm doing. If they're not going to let me do the actual work, like my dad used to say, hey, don't just sit there todo huevón. Like, let me just sit here and do this and not do nothing. Nambre, get your ass up and do something. You can always work towards your goal. You can always work towards success. No matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, and it doesn't matter. You can always do something to work towards what you want. And that's just always how I carry myself. And it's worked great in my life before. Zach Bitango says also what about distressed jeans, vintage clothes, game-worn items like jerseys for real. This also opens up more reasons for returns unless they are very fine line drawn with fair and good. For sure. And this is where I think it's going to get sticky. But look, I know that eBay, sometimes people talk shit like, oh, they never help me and they never do this. I rarely have problems with them. If you are a top-rated seller, if you're not always getting a bunch of returns and a bunch of INADs, I think what's going to happen is that they're going to let a lot of stuff go because they understand that an old worn shirt or like an old worn jersey, like you said, if it's got like maybe grass stains and you don't want to get rid of them because that's how it's supposed to be because somebody wore it and that's how you're selling it, they will understand that. At least most of them, not everybody, but most eBay customer service reps will understand that. What we need to do, look, what we need to do as sellers is that we need to understand that we are in the same boat. Without us selling, they don't make money. So they don't want to hurt you. Sometimes you get a bunch of idiots for sure that are representatives. I get that. Trust me, I get it. But for the most part, if you're clear and concise and you can explain the issue, most of them are going to say, oh shit, I get it because this is how I get paid. Like, no mames, this is how I get paid. Why would they not want you to sell the product? It's stupid. They are a business too. So that links us together. When we are linked together, we have to do, or we want to do the best for them and they want to do the best for us. And I know that some of you are rolling your eyes and saying, oh, this guy's all so naive. Well, you know what? Call me whatever you want. But that is what has made me successful in my business. Because I keep a positive mindset, even though I deal with bullshit all the time. I deal with shit with UPS, FedEx, and packages getting broken. I deal with things getting lost. I deal with sometimes bad representatives. I get it. But if you keep a positive mindset, you'll find a way to finagle yourself and continue to make money while everybody else is complaining. And I don't say that I'm not saying that you're complaining, by the way. I'm just saying that if we keep that positive mindset going forward, there's no way that we can lose. No way that we can lose. And 2025, baby, especially for my Posse members, is going to be an awesome year. We're going to keep doing things different. We're going to embrace change, and we're going to keep going forward. And funny thing, too, because I just shot and uploaded a motivational video about change. Let me see if I can get it right here so you guys can see it. If you guys haven't seen it, if you're new to the channel, let me see if I can find it. Hold on one second. I love my motivational videos, and I know that it's like, well, this is what I've seen thus far in my channel. There's two types of people. The first one will watch anything because we have a connection. They like the delivery. They like the forwardness, the way that I explain things, the way that I'm blunt. Great. Awesome. And then there's the other one. I just want my information. I want to get the hell out of here, and I don't give a shit about you. And I get that too. Fine. I get it. You don't have to care about me. But the first one will watch everything, and sometimes, God damn it, where is this? Sometimes I shoot videos that are specific to getting you guys motivated because I can shoot all the how-to videos you want. I can do it all. Look, I can shoot all the videos that you want about, well, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I post my listings? How do I change it? How do I price? How do I ship? But what's the point if you don't take action? Sometimes you need a swift kick in the ass by someone, and so do I, so that we can move forward. That's why I sprinkle in my motivational videos throughout the year. And I am a motivational speaker, by the way. I do live sessions, which in fact, I don't know when because some of them are private and I can't record. But the next one that I get that is going to be live, I would love to show you guys so you guys can see it. But anyways, I just wanted to explain to you guys that a lot of the times when you see this and you're like, I just want to know how the listings are made. Like, bro, understand that there's 1,000 videos. But if you're not putting them to work, then what the hell do you need all that information for? Sometimes you need to sit down and it's like, okay, let me think bigger. Let me think larger. In fact, I had a conversation with somebody, with one of the people that watches my channel a lot. And she said, I watch your channel. And this year she made so much more money because she started thinking bigger instead of so laser focused on something that was just thinking pennies. Instead of pennies, she was thinking dollars. And she started making more money. And she's very thankful and happy. And I said, great. That's the point. That's what I want to do with my channel. I had to say that. Okay, let me go to the... Let me go back up. Hold on. Oof, where was I? Sagbitango. Oh, hold on. Jesus. That's funny. Ms. Wheezy says, don't unseal your vag. By the way, for those of you that just popped on, if you just popped on, it's because if you read the comments, somebody meant to say bag, but they said vag, and it's just hilarious. Zach Bitango says, as a man, I barely look past titles unless it's a collectible item. Bruh, you need to do better, man. Come on. I understand, though. You know, you're doing everything quick. I get it, for sure. If it's new, for the most part, like if it says new and it doesn't say new other, then I don't really look at things because I already know what I want. I already researched what I want, and I just need to find it at the price point that I want, and I buy it. But other than that, I read everything. It's Susie Q says, evening all. What's up, Susie Q? How you doing? Susie Q is also part of the Posse. How you doing? That's it. That list is where you use your Reselloupe in your listing photos. That list is where you use your Reselloupe. I don't know what you mean. That list is where you use your Reselloupe in your listing photos. What list? Sorry, I was probably talking for a while and you mentioned something else. Please let me know what list you're talking about, and I would love it. Green Door Investment says, eBay has customer service reps. How do you get to hold of one? The chatbot trick doesn't work anymore. Do you have a phone number? I don't have a phone number, but if you, from what I've seen, if you go to the app and just stay in the home page, a pop-up comes up and says, would you like to talk to an eBay rep? I don't know. I haven't tried it, but that's what happens. And I know how it is, bro. Zach Bitango says, yes, I got the top rated salad plus the other day. Good for you. Congratulations. Hold on. I got these. And then, good job. I love when people move forward in whatever they're doing. Forgot to tell you, thank you for all your help, man. Just over 4 months now reselling after losing my job for dumb reason. But glad I did. What was the reason? I want to know, because just trust me, I've lost jobs for dumb reasons too, like dumber probably than anybody can even know. But I would love to know if you don't mind saying anything on here. If you do that, that's all right too. You can always send me an email at resellutions@proton.me. I just love to hear different stories because they're fun. At Green Doors, Zach says at Green Door Investments, go to the draft page at the bottom right-hand side, click on the little bubble, system, and request a call. Okay, so I was right. Have you guys actually done this? Because a pop-up came up, and I was like, what the hell is that? I didn't click it because I don't need to talk to anybody. But, man, maybe I should have. Okay, real quick, that is the link to the video that I just shot about change. So you guys should check it out if you haven't already. Pam Prier says, yes, I'd love to see your motivational video. Pam, I just had the link right there. Boom, there you go again. Watch it. It's awesome. And I have 3 or 4 already. One of them is about being an entrepreneur. One of them is about change. And the other one is about having big dreams. And I'm going to continue to do this because sometimes, again, we need a kick in the ass. Oh, that was already done. It's Susie Q, the list of refund issues. Oh, yeah. The list of refund issues. Okay. Zach's list. Awesome. So again, guys, this thing right here, in fact, hold on. That thing right there that I'm printing, I print the 9 little ones. I could print more, but there's a lot of different things that I have to do. But those 9 little ones are going to be done pretty soon. Or They're going to be out pretty soon. And if you guys are shooting a lot of clothing, I really do recommend it. And I didn't go crazy with the price. I could have probably charged more, but it's $12.99. You get the this is a comically large one, by the way. This is only for videos. This is not what you're going to get. You get a 6-inch one and a 3-inch one. It covers all the bases. In the previous video, I said it was 2.75 inches. Well, that was too small. We went up to 3 inches, and that's perfect. And you get it from the brand new printer. Zach Bitango says, I voted for Trump in Maryland. Woohoo! Boss, 2025 is going to be a year of change. Whether you voted for whoever you voted, look, man, we need change. And Trump will bring change. And this is not going to be a political video. So some of you, that lose your shit over everything, that's not what I'm saying. But we need change. And there's a whole lot of change happening because there's a problem with the economy. And we are all going to win. So start getting your items now, because once people start feeling hopeful that there is a future, a good future, and a positive future for this country, guess what? They're going to start spending more money. And guess what? They're going to buy from me, from you, from everybody else. That's just what happens. If you guys don't believe me, just freaking wait. Jay Free says, a pop-up will occur if you hang out on your drafts page for a bit. It says request a call. Thank you very much, Jay Free. That's what I saw too. I don't know where the hell. I thought it was my homepage, but whatever. As long as you can get a hold of somebody, right? It's Susie Q96. I lost a job because I went to a stock car race instead of work. And ran into the boss at the beer line. Hey, fuck it. I try not to cuss too much because this is a public video and the freaking algorithm will flag me, but fuck it. Hey, you do what you got to do, man. And this is why, look, this is why one of the main reasons that I decided to become an entrepreneur and do my own thing, because who the hell is somebody else to tell you when you should have fun, when you should go pee, when you should go on vacation, when you should go drink a beer? Me vale madre. If I want to do it right now, mira, I'm working and look, beer. I want to be able to choose. And trust me, I'm a responsible business owner. I don't get drunk and do shit. I don't do that. Sometimes when I'm doing videos, but this is different. I do all my work, and I work anywhere from, at bare minimum, I'm working 12 hours. And sometimes I work up to 16 to 18 hours, believe it or not. And trust me, it's the entire day. You can ask my girl. She gets pissed sometimes, but hey, you got to pay the bills. So as long as you're responsible, do whatever you want. And this is why I do what I do. Okay, next. Pam Prier says, thank you for the link. I'll check it out. Awesome. Thank you very much. I hope you like it. I hope it was as motivational as I thought it was for me, because I, believe it or not, guys, I watch my own videos all the time. And I talk shit to myself when I say stupid things or when I make a stupid gesture. And I am very critical. I am more critical than anybody else is to me that is talking shit online. Trust me. I talk smack about myself so much, but it's because I want to be better. I want to do better for myself, first and foremost, for my family, so that I can continue to grow the channel and grow my business, and for you guys, because you deserve it, especially the Posse members, because you guys, additionally, other than watching the videos, you spend your hard-earned money to be with me, to help me grow the channel as Resellutions, and I thank you very much. I don't say that enough, and if I don't, I'm sorry. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. This is my dream, and I'm following my dream, and I am just so glad that you're part of it. Michelle Marshall says, Zach, your vote was a dumb reason for losing your job? No, probably not. Oh, if that was, bro, get a lawyer. Pam Prier says, ha, love it. Awesome. Yes, Michelle was shocked. Seriously, what the hell, bro? Bro, nah, get a lawyer. Fuck them. That gets me started big time on a lot of things like that, because I got fired, or I was going to get fired, but I decided to leave because, you know what? For a similar reason, because of DEI. But it's okay. Hey, things are changing. Humanity is going to go back to being common sense and logical, and we're going to be good. Don't worry. I know we have a positive future coming up. And I don't mean just now. I mean positive future the next 100 years. Things are going to change for sure, drastically for humanity, but we are going to be good. It's going to be a good thing. Evil never wins. Good always prevails, no matter where you are. All right. Susie Q says, I ended up owning my own racing newspaper, so it was a good call. Wow. Good for you. You also did or you're doing, if I remember correctly, promotions for bands. That is a conversation that I would love to sit down and have with you. DH, make 2025 your richest year with this one simple reselling plan. Watch now, doing each exercise. My step 4 pages are growing. Love it. Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad. Hilarious. Jenny Smith, how you doing? I like the USPS. Where can I go to see them? I am happy. Where can I go see that I am happy? See that I am happy, I guess? Who knows? Zach Bitango says, I worked there for only 4 months. I can't pay for a lawyer, sadly. Fuck, that sucks, bro. Sorry. Well, whenever possible. In any case, so guys, what do you guys think? Let me go back to today's video. And then after that, we are going to be done for today. There is a Wednesday's video. Hold on, let me put this up on the screen. Wednesday's video, by the way, is going to be on purging inventory. That's something that you all, and I'm going to say you all because I don't know you, but I'm sure because if I had to purge almost everybody else, I'm sure that you guys have stuff to purge. Get rid of shit. Stop being married to your mistakes. And I talk about that in Wednesday's video. I did a video last week. The week before that, I don't know. I think it was last week. It was an hour long, and I got rid of 100 items. And people were saying good things and bad things and whatever. That's fine. And they weren't all good pickups. And as a professional, because I do consider myself a pro, I've been doing this since 2009. I am a 6-figure seller. And I do pay for all of this stuff with reselling, with my profits. But even me, like I make mistakes. Even you make mistakes. So watch next, or on Wednesday's video, you're going to watch and you're going to check out the plan. And of course, you know me, Resellutions gives you real solutions. I give you a step-by-step plan on how to flag all the bullshit and then what to do to get rid of it. It doesn't mean just get it and throw it away or burn it. There's other steps that you can do to get rid of it in a different way. I believe it was 5 steps. But I don't know. Hey, I'm writing. So because I do script some of the episodes. If you guys don't know, because they're not always live. I can't always do this. And when I sit down, I put my thoughts onto my paper. They just come out better because I want the best episode for you guys. That is the most concise, the cleanest, and the funniest, because Bruce is going to be in a lot of my videos. And I do that for you guys. So I sit down and I just look at everything, and I'm writing so much for this year, and I'm just so excited to share it with you guys because I honestly, I'm getting so much love from everybody online. I'm almost at 10K subs, which we're going to have a party on January 19th, and I hope that you guys are going to be part of the live. I should be there within another week. I'm almost there. I'm like 9750. Hold on. Let's see, suckers. Where am I? Órale, güey. ¿Ontas? 9768. That's where I'm at. 9,768 subs. So when I get to 10, we're going to have a party. Well, I'm going to have a party here, and you guys are going to party with me online. And it's just going to be good. So I'm going to be doing a lot of more things on 2025. But going back to this. What do you guys think? Do you guys have anything else on the pre-loved clothing? And hold on. I already saw a bunch of shit on the comments. Somebody talking shit about Bruce. Let me see. Yes, I do work as a music publicist. Let me put myself back on. Yes, I do work as a music publicist at age 71. Never too old to rock and roll, for sure. I remember because we were talking the 45s. I still have those 2 freaking boxes that I'm going to sell to somebody locally. It's like, bro, just give me $50 and I'm out. It's chingos on their big boxes. Zach says, so are you happy about the changes coming to eBay or what? Explain how you feel real quick for us, please. No problem. That's a good one. I am happy. As a business owner, I believe in change. And I believe in change that makes sense. If something makes sense, I'm behind it 100%. Again, when something makes sense, I'm behind it 100%. When people just do like they want to just talk about feelings and well, I feel that, like, no, This makes sense because we are breaking down the categories so that everybody's on the same page. The customer is going to have less leeway, so it's going to be less returns, less INADs, and less bullshit overall. I am so excited about this because I also sell on Amazon, and trust me, Amazon, if you guys don't sell on Amazon yet, it's a lot harder to sell on there because they have their shit on lock. You got to get approvals. You got to get, what are they called? Invoices from the product that you're selling. You got to take courses if you're selling certain merchandise. Like I can sell flammable items or hazardous materials because I took courses for it. And I do sell some hazardous materials. It's a product that contains alcohol. Not alcohol to drink, but alcohol. It's just a product that contains alcohol. In any case, I sell on that platform, and they made it to $1 trillion company because of that. What happened to eBay is that in the interim of like when Amazon was getting bigger and bigger, the CEO didn't have a big dream. They didn't have big ideas. Just to keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. It's like, bro, this shit should have happened a long time ago. Like, what the hell is the matter with you? And I don't know him personally, but I can tell you that it takes so freaking long to do anything. And it's like, well, you don't know because you don't run a $700 million company. Well, I don't, but logic is logic no matter what. And logic and reason always win in a company when you're making money. So when there's problems, you got to identify the problem, find a solution for it, implement the solution, and then afterwards, see if it's working. That's it. It's not fucking rocket science. And I hate that this stuff takes long, but I am so excited that they finally did it. I mean, imagine the amount of shit that people talk online, because I've seen it on the Reddit groups, on Facebook groups, Instagram, whatever. So many people, right? So they finally said, hey, shit, we should probably do something about it freaking 10 years later. But hey, whatever. Again, we're not going to complain, right? We're just going to say it's a good thing. And that's what I think about the changes, bro. Suzy Q, say, whoop. Where did it go? There we go. I got through my inventory because tomorrow half price day at our biggest thrift store. Awesome. I have half price day also, except it's the first, and I'd rather go to auction. I have an auction tomorrow in San Marcos, Texas. Sorry, I sound like a white guy now. San Marcos, Texas, and San Marcos, Texas. If I can speak Spanish, I should. No offense to you white guys. Hey, I'm not like that. But in any case, mañana, I'm gonna be at auction because there are some beautiful, gorgeous vintage items. You know what? In fact, for those of you that are near me, sorry, Juan Rivera, you're gonna have to wait a sec. Give me a sec because I'm gonna show these guys and then I'll come back to your comment. Let's search right here, suckers. Where's my Chrome? El Chromito. Okay, let's go to sm.auction or -auction.net. For those of you, hey, if you see something here and you want it, and I'm going to trust that you're going to pay for it, message me. And if it's a bunch of shit, then you know what? Depends on what it is and how much you want to pay. But message me and I can probably buy it for you or I can bid for you. John and I have been doing this for a long time. And he's like, hey, bro, can you get some of your followers to come over here? And I said, Posse, but you don't want to ship anything, bro. What do you want me to do? Look at that. I want that. That is a badass set right there. That right there. Not the table. I do want the table, but I already have a table like that. That little set is a badass set right there. That sucker, I can probably get it, knowing the auction style, I can probably get it for about, shit, man, I'm going to say about $50. And I think I can sell that for about $300. That is super old. I believe it's perfume or I don't think it's alcohol. It might be a traveling bar case. Shit, I don't know. It just looks awesome. And things like that have made me a lot of money. And look, there's big stuff. If you guys want big stuff, there's small stuff. By the way, this is the first time that I ever give out my auction site. So if you guys are in San Marcos, wait, not tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Sorry, I meant on Wednesday, on the 1st. If you guys are there, come and say hello. I'm going to be there. I have a chair assigned to me because I've been doing this. I've been with them for a long time. And they're actual friends of ours, my girl and I. So we have labeled chairs. I'm number 82. That's my bidding number. Oh, look at that. That's a gorgeous set too. Wait, is that a table? If that's a set, I'm buying that. That shit is going to be expensive as hell, or it's going to go for a lot of money. No, I don't want. I'm getting away from breakables like almost 100% unless it's super expensive. That's nice. That looks like Art Deco right there. Shit. That's awesome. Oh, man. Hold on. And now you guys are just hanging out with me because now I want to look at this real quick with you guys. And thank you very much for staying on. I know you guys are busy. You guys have families, things to do. But I did want to show you guys this, especially for those of you that live near me, so you can go and trust me. John, his name's John McClellan. If you go, tell him that Damien sent you. Even if I'm there, just tell him, hey, Damien sent you, so he can know. John, man, sometimes things go for nothing. And I mean nothing. I got an Art Deco piece one time that I sold for about $700 for $5. $5 in a box set. It's insane. Plus, this is just cool shit, man. Like, come on, look at that. Okay, some of it I don't want. That I need to see what that is. I am gonna go to the viewing or the showing, like the pre-showing. It's gonna be on Tuesday, I believe. From, don't quote me on this, but I believe 12 to 4 after they come back from lunch, or 2 to 4 or 2 to 6 or something like that. But everything's on here on the website. I haven't even gone. My girl usually is who goes through the pictures and she gives me image numbers. She's like, this is what you need to buy. And I don't have time for this. She researches everything for me. She gives me a list. I go to the list because these auctions can take up to 8 hours, 10 hours sometimes or longer. And I don't have that kind of time. So I take my laptop and I do, like, I'm making scripts or I'm working on my accounting, or, I mean, there's so much shit I can do when I'm there because I don't like to waste time. Those are nice. Those mirrors, okay. Those went down in price a whole bunch, but I think because of the color, those will do well. If I can get them for about $20, I can sell those for at least 65, maybe 70. And I'm not going to go through the rest of it, but just so you guys know, that's where it is. Wait, let me do it again. sm-auction.net. It's on there so you guys can see it. And right there. Wednesday, January 1st, 2025, 9 a.m. And the viewing, Tuesday, December 31st, 1 to 4. Only 3 hours. And trust me, there's chingos of people writing things down because they're competitors, right? And there's a lot of resellers, and they're local resellers. And I know a lot of them. They sell locally in New Braunfels, San Marcos, Austin, San Antonio, and surrounding areas like Lockhart, Luling, and stuff. So it's just it's an exciting place to go. And you get all into it. Just, if you guys have never done an auction, just when you're there, calm the hell down and don't make bad decisions just because you're all, horny at the auction and trying to buy stuff, because that happens. Okay. And pardon my French as always. Okay. Where are we? Oh my God. I want to see what Boat said right now because that's hilarious. Where am I? Okay, let me find you. Okay, Juan Rivera says, what time on Wednesday? East Coast time. Oh, East Coast time. So I believe you're 2 hours ahead. So it would be 3:30 p.m. Sorry, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. 5:30 p.m. CST time. If I'm not mistaken. Everything whenever I say a time, by the way, I call it Texas time because Texas is a big ass state and people understand that it's CST, it's Central. So CST time. It's a great episode. If I do say so myself. And already 3 people saw it because I have people that watch it before anybody watches it, including the Posse, and they give me feedback. And if there's some bullshit on there or I make a mistake or I say something wrong, they'll call it like that. And trust me, it's harsh sometimes. I was like, bro, through the heart, la madre. Bruce needs a hookup. For real, bro. Oh, you know what? Okay, this one's at Boats. Believe it or not, it's already in the works. Just wait. It's going to be fun, bro. It's just so, bro, Bruce is expensive, man, for a little freaking doll. And I said, hey, now that I have my printer, I don't know. I might be printing out new things. Susie Q says, gonna pull off, lot it up just to get back what I paid out. Great. That's one of the things that I say during that video. about what to do. Woo! Reselloupe, el Resellupito. That's the SKU number, by the way, because I'm an idiot. Resellupito number 1. That's what I called it. Thank you very much, whoever bought that. If it's you guys, if it's not, well, thank you very much for anybody that's watching the replay of this. PK Zank says, reeling it in a bit, my thoughts at this point on the grading system are so complex, there's not enough room in one comment. Too many variables, I'm sorry. I get it, bro. I get it. This is probably going to come up again, and once it's live, I'm not going to do it the same day it's live. I mean, I'll probably do a live on the same day. Let's just do this. I'll most likely do a live on the same day, and then we'll do a live a week after. That way we can compare, because sometimes we need guides. And I don't mean just me as a guide. I mean, maybe you guys saw something or know something that I don't, and we can guide each other to navigate this properly. And so we can all, guess what? Make some money. Woo! I don't even know what that sounds like, man. I can't hear it because there would be an echo. I need to get some headphones. I hope that it's cool. Susie Q, I have a Mexican Barbie for Bruce. Nah. Bruce does not like the Mexican Barbies. He likes the white girls. The whiter, the better. That's right here. My girl, by the way, is from Moline, Illinois. You can't get a whiter girl than that, seriously. But that's just what I like, and that's just how I do. Jay Free, who be talking shit? Bro, lots of people be talking shit, man. It's all right. People talk all the time. Mind you, I'm also going to start making videos about deeper subjects like, is it, because somebody was talking smack about this, is it okay or is it ethical to roll in your box costs and your other costs into the shipping? Because somebody was like, oh, that's unethical. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I mean, come on. Do you not understand how our system works? Do you not understand how eBay works? Do you not understand how entrepreneurship in general works? If two people decide, one of them is selling something, the other one wants it, and if they decide on the price and everybody wins, what the hell do you care? Stupid. So we went back and forth. It was a good thing, though. I mean, I understand when people do that with me, and that's great because I do want to know, and I want to have these conversations, but I also want to make them in video format so they can understand what an entrepreneur sounds like, because some of these people aren't. They just are fly-by-night. They just want to sell a couple of items, but they want to talk shit on all these videos. And it's like, nah, man, I make my living off of this. Ain't no shame in my game. Ever. I never wanted to screw anybody over, and I always do right by the customer and by my family. Resellutions will amaze one take my cert from the fire department on hazmat. Oh, Amazon. You know what? I'm not sure. I don't think so, because they have a whole catalog of videos for this, or their way of training you, even if it's national or even if it's from their fire department. Because actually a friend of mine asked me about that, because they have a hazmat from somewhere else, from like a private company. And I don't think so. But I believe that it would be easier for it. Bro, it doesn't take long. De volada, way, you do it like that. It took me like an hour and 10, because it was chingos of questions and I was doing other things. But it was super fast. So don't worry about it. Just do it and you'll be fine. And mind you, it's not even as hardcore as the one that you probably have. Trust me. It's easy. Any dumbass can get that. Michelle Marshall says, I think it's a good change. Thank you very much. I think so too. Pam Prier says, that's it. It's not fucking rocket science. I love hearing you. Well, thank you very much, Pam. But seriously, it's not rocket science. And guys, not taking. Oh, that sucks, bro. Well, okay. Let me say something now that I'm on camera, because I get this question a lot. And there's so many people that want to change me. So I'm a professional speaker. Can I speak in any other way? Yes. Do I have to use profanity? No. Do I know more words? Yes. I actually play a lot of Scrabble and Boggle with my girl and with my brother and people that are smart enough to actually compete, because we do pretty well in that. I am who I am. I grew up speaking everything and anything and learning everything, and my parents never held it back. My mom a little bit, but my dad says, you got to learn it because the world is a tough place. And if you're going to be one of those sheltered, kids that are all like, oh no, I don't want to say that. It hurts my ears. Like, bro, you're just going to get chewed up by the entire world and you're not going to become anybody. And you're going to have a horrible existence. So you have to know about everything. Whether you want to use it or not, that's your choice. And it's my choice to talk the way I talk. And it's not every other word. I don't use profanity as much as I could or if I wanted to, but I use it because it drives the point home. Usually it clicks for somebody and they're like, oh, they're like, what did he say? And it's like, oh shit, it made a point. And that's just who I am. So I wanted to say that because I get that a lot. And people are insane. And somebody even tried to tell me that because I'm Hispanic, because I am, my parents are from Mexico. I'm not Mexican, I'm American, but I'm Mexican blooded from my parents. And I was born in America and a proud American too. But they try to tell me that I represent everybody, that I represent Hispanics and I represent Mexico and I represent Mexicans. I'm like, what the hell is the matter with you? Me, I represent Damien. You can represent whoever the hell you want. I represent me. When I say something, it's coming from me. I'm not taking it from anybody. I don't want to be the head of this clan of people. That's not how the world works. This is the reason why we have the problems that we have. I judge everybody and I want everybody to judge me because of what I do. Not as a Mexican, not as Hispanic, not as American, because of Damien, because of who I am. And I hate people like that. It's like, fuck, dude, like what the hell's the matter with you? Like, why would you even bring that up? You're an idiot. So we went back and forth and I was like, you know what? Yeah. At a certain point, I'm like, this is just wasting my time. Okay. Susie Q, si habla Spanglish? Oh yeah, I speak a lot of Spanglish. And I don't do it a lot with you guys because I don't think, I'm getting a bigger Spanish speaking crowd now, but I don't want to be like, what the hell did he say? And you have to Google every 5 minutes what I'm saying or whatever, use ChatGPT to tell you. And then it comes out wrong because like, hey, that's not what I said, bro. I remember Boat said, hey, this is what Google said. Is that what you said? I'm like, nah, bro. Like that translator's stupid. It doesn't even know what I'm talking about. There's some nuances that it doesn't know. Oh, hold on. Boat says offense on being white. He's kidding, by the way. I've gone back and forth with him. I think that by now he understands who I am. I don't care who you are. As long as you're a good person, I'm down for whatever. You know, we can be friends. Just don't be a shithead. DH says, would love a video on ties if possible one day. I'm working towards that. Look, I don't do it on ties yet because I am definitely going to be, I'm not a newbie because I've sold ties before, but I am in the middle. And I don't want to provide information that is not good enough up to par to Resolution standards. So just give me a second and I will do that because today I bought chingos of ties and I bought them for nothing. I bought them for less than $1. I think it was like 75 cents each. Jay Free says, only 1 hour ahead. Oh shit, seriously? No, hold on. Okay, well, I can't say no because you're there. What the hell, man? What am I thinking? Okay, for East Coast time, then it's only 1 hour ahead. That means at 6:30 p.m. Are you sure, bro? What the hell am I thinking? What? California is 2 behind. East is 1. No mames. Ya se me fue la onda. I already forgot. I don't know what's going on. You speak English, Spanish, and French impressed. Some French for sure. And I speak Italiano también. As long as I do this. Oh, man, I swear a lot of people leave my channel because I do shit like that, and I don't care. They can go. Thanks, Jay Free. Juan Rivera says, thanks, Jay Free. Sorry, Juan. I'm totally off, bro. Oh, my God, brother was born in Molina, Illinois. Seriously. I was born across the river in Iowa. Wow. Small town. I won't tell you who she is because I don't want anybody talking shit about her and then I have to protect and I can't do that. People can talk shit about me all the time. I can protect myself, but I don't want to do that to her. I also sell ties. Great. Then you know what? Next time that we have like a live on this, I will make a live to see. I think this will be a good idea. And let me know if it's a good idea or I'm just wasting time. How about we do a live to where everybody picks their best category? And I don't mean chingos of categories. I mean one category because no mames, there's a lot of us. You start talking about your category and you give us all the information that you may have in that category, whatever you decide to give us. Because you always, people keep secrets to themselves. That's fine. But you give us that. I think that would be a good thing. We could all do it together and it'd be great. And also, this might be for the posse first. And then if it goes well, we can roll it out to everybody else. Just thoughts. Pam says, hold on. Damien, I'm a writer. Wrote and published 2 books, now working on a 3rd. Awesome. I'm working on my 1st. It's going to be a while, but I'm going to have to, we're going to have to get together about something if you're okay with that. Through email. It'd be great. I also hold a workshop teaching people to write life history or life story. Like you, I focus on the individual. Great. Awesome. How about I don't say anything now? And Pam, can you do me a favor whenever you can, please? Reach out to Resellutions@proton.me. Hold on. And thank you for not holding anything back. I love when people are doing something different that I'm interested in. Great. And if I'm not interested, great too. You know what? Let's talk about other things. Great. It's Susie Q96 says, yes, 1 hour ahead. Okay. Thank you. 1900 hours. I'm assuming that means 1900 hours, 7 p.m. Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. Okay. So that's how it goes on the line. Shit, I tripped out, man. Hey, sorry. We're actually, part of Texas is mountain and central. Like when you cross El Paso, it goes into mountain. Crazy. Pam Prior says Italiano. That's right. Italiano. Voy a comer tacos, güey. I actually want to make Italian today. 1956 in Maine. Great. Thank you very much. My guy, what's up? My Vision. I think this is the first time that I've never seen your logo. Probably the first time you get on. Thank you very much for being on the live. We've been on the live longer than I've ever been on the live, but it's great. I don't do this often, and I'm not going to do it often because this year I said, first of all, you guys are going to get one live from me, the big live that I do back here, that it's all teaching. You guys are going to get one live. The public, anyways, gets one live once a month. I'm trying to add a second one. It's just so difficult because honestly, I'm very busy and I need to make money. I need to release my products. I need to do the wholesale. I need to do Amazon. It's just so much stuff to do. And at this point, I'm probably going to need a bigger team, but I'm not there yet because a lot of people bring in a lot of problems, and I don't know if I want to deal with that yet. Susie Q says, I didn't grow up in IAI. She is safe. That's funny. My big cat is 45 RPM vinyl. Awesome. I remember. I don't know shit about that. You can ask me. I mean, you can ask me or say something like, hey, did you know that? Sepa la madre. I don't know anything. I know bands, but I don't even know. I know some old bands, but I don't even know that many. And I'm 42 years old. Wait. Yeah, 42 years old. I forget. You can write about me. Woo, Pam. There you go. By the way, I'm not going to give this info out because I don't know if he wants me to, but Boats has a very interesting story. Super interesting story that he gave to me through email. And it's interesting. I'll leave it at that. Okay, Pam says, sure, glad to share any info that may help you. Thank you very much. I had to learn a lot on my own, so I'd be happy to save you time. Great, thank you very much. I use all types of learning from everywhere. So, and by the way, if you guys haven't given this video a like, please do so because it does help. And share this, again, with anybody that needs to see it. Maybe somebody needs a swift kick in the ass with all the things that I say. Jay Freeze laughing. And then Susie Q, LMFAO, I'm a sailor. I swear like Damien, I bet. All right, guys. Does anybody have anything else? We've been on for 124. I usually try to keep it under 1 hour. And by the way, for the most part, when I go anywhere, like when I do motivational speaking, depending on the category, at bare minimum, I charge is $3,000 for 1 hour. And that's bare minimum when it's a good cause, like it's a school and things like that. If it's a private event, it's way more than that. So come on, you guys are privy to this, man. an hour and 24. And I do talk like this sometimes on stage. It's a little harder for me to do that, like to cuss so much, because it just depends on what they ask for. And sometimes look, I do have a filter. I'm not an idiot. I understand when to shut the hell up and when to tweak my verbiage. But in my channel, I do whatever I want. So I just wanted to say that because it's hilarious. Hell yes, I agree. We should learn from all kinds of sources. Great. Thank you very much. I would love to do that. I don't know when that's the case, but I would love to do that. All right. Let me just wrap up here. Let me do a quick recap. Guys, so this is what we were doing today. First of all, we were looking at the Resellupe. Woo, look at that. $12.99. Well, hold on. You can't see it because I didn't put it in the wrong way. Here we go. The Resellupe. $12.99. You get a 6-inch, a 3-inch. It will help you with all kinds of product, not just clothing. It will make the customer look, the other way, look at whatever you're pointing at. Benefits, issues like flaws, features, brands, whatever you want them to look at. It will help you do that. For only $12.99 free shipping, it'll be shipped right to your house. I do print them myself with global materials. They are designed in Texas by moi. And I do print them here with my own 3D printers. As you saw right there, those are the fresh new batch. That's my new setup. If you guys have seen me for any type of, any amount of time, I used to have a big ass shelf there with a bunch of it just needed to go. It had a bunch of merchandise, but it's because I was getting lazy. So I said, "Nambe, quítala." Like, if you move it, you can't put it there anymore. So therefore, I traded my big shelf for that new setup. That table is from IKEA. By the way, it's only $75 right now. It's called, shit. It had a cool name. Starts with a V. Damn it, I forget. But it's $75 right now. It was half off from $150. It's a great table. It has an extra leaf so it can become smaller. So if you guys need a table, go to IKEA and buy one. That table, trust me, está bien mamalona. It's super easy to build. It's got metal legs. It's fairly sturdy considering that printer does that a lot. So it moves a lot. So anyways, but again, get the Resellupe because it works really well. And people that have already started using it, they love it. And it's not just me trying to sell stuff. I'm selling things that I believe in and that I actually use. Okay, and the last one, Boat says, you have full rights to say about me. Awesome. Thank you very much for that. I will probably share one of your stories in the next one, and I will give them the link that you sent me because it's a very interesting link. And I'm glad that you said that. Thank you very much, brother. All right, everybody, let me do the recap. Here we go. Where is it? There we go. So important dates. January 23rd, the Australia gets all the redo for the pre-owned clothing or the pre-loved clothing, they call it. February 4th is the global rollout. And then we have new with tags, new without tags, imperfections, and you guys can read the rest. Like we said, if we want to make all the money, we got to be smart. You got to start working your product now. Mark the bags, do whatever you can until then, and then do bulk edits and put whatever you can into excellent. If it's really excellent, put it into excellent because we're going to take all that money from all the lazy a-holes that don't want to do the work. We are going to be in the excellent category. So do that. Get that money and spend it on whatever you want, baby. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. As always, give this video a like, share this with anybody that needs to see it, and sub to the channel if you haven't done so already, and click that little bell because if you guys noticed earlier, somebody wasn't getting the notifications. And cheers, everybody. Woo, my beer got a little hot. It's okay. By the way, this is Tecate Light. If you're in Texas, the 12 packs of 16 ounces, which are bigger, there were only $11, and I bought a shitload of them. My freaking pantry is full. So you guys should go get them now. I think they're still $11. Well, 11 or $12, something like that. They were like $4 off. Way cheap for alcohol. See you in the next one. Peace. And let me find my off button, suckers.